What's up, you beautiful person? It's your boy Micah, and here we talk tips and perspectives so that you can live freely in reality. What you're about to watch in this video is going to be tough. I'm just going to tell you right now, it's going to be really raw emotion, and I think it may confuse some of you guys, but if you stay to the end, and I need you to stay to the end of this video, I think that some things might click for you. Stick with it. Let's get into it.
Love is bold, love is young, love is old, love is given, never old, love is free.
All right, part 2 of the Finding Our Manhood and Masculinity series. Today we're going to be talking about creating space and finding our inner man. Are y'all ready? I don't think y'all ready. We're on a little adventure, you and I, and we're gonna really dive into creating space and just allowing our thoughts, allowing our energy to really feel recharged, and trying to find that space where our manhood and our masculinity hides, so to speak, right? Where our femininity hides. And we're gonna talk about how to balance this and what we should be trying to accomplish when we're giving ourselves the space to be who we are and to be in tune with who we are. So I'm gonna drive right now. I'm gonna drive to a special location that I'm gonna share with you guys, and we're gonna talk a little bit more. So let me focus on driving, and we're gonna go to my special location. All right, y'all, we made it to my favorite little spot, my favorite little thinking spot. One of my favorite thinking spots. Now, before we get into what we're here to do, I wanna share something with y'all real quick. First off, this is fantastic. It's a cold day in Pennsylvania. It's a cloudy day. It's about 30 degrees, and we just had hail and rain, so there's nobody here. Now, I want to preface what we're going to talk about in this video by saying that I am not telling you to isolate yourself. Don't isolate yourself. We need people. We need each other. We need community. Okay? We need other men to talk to and to be around for certain things. Okay? So that's not what I'm saying. But you also need space to just be, if that makes sense. Okay? We grossly underestimate the power that we have within ourselves, okay? We grossly underestimate the power of being alone, of finding that quietness, that stillness inside us, and how it can rejuvenate us. We grossly underestimate the power of nature and how it can fill us, fill our souls, and rejuvenate us, and talk to us, okay? This might sound like on some whoopee, whatever, hippie shit, but this is real shit. First off, let me show y'all what I'm looking at here. Lake is frozen. Beautiful though. I love the snow. I hate the cold, but I love the snow. We are completely alone here. And I want to share some insights with you. When it comes to finding our masculinity, finding our manhood, right? We need time. We need time to rid ourselves, if you will, of these gross societal views that, you know, we have to be macho and we can't cry and we have to have no emotion, right? We have to rid ourselves of that. And I think that we grossly underestimate the power of finding who you are within yourself alone, okay? And the reason why I say that is because, you know, so often guys are always telling me, oh, Micah, I don't have any other trans guys I can talk to. I don't know any other guys I can talk to. You don't, although we need that, right? Remember, I said don't isolate yourself. And we do need that. Damn, this is mad icy. That's why nobody else is here, I guess. But have you really decided for yourself who you want to be? Have you decided for yourself the man that you want to become without the expectation of what your dad, your brother, your cousin, your friends have told you that you should be? Have you decided that for yourself yet before you start surrounding yourself with people who have their own preconceived ideas of what things mean? Wow. Just take a moment and take a moment with me, guys. Even when the lake is frozen, I can hear the water moving underneath the ice. You need time to be alone. You need time to, you know, we even underestimate the power of a little bit of exercise, right? That mind-body connection. When I'm feeling depressed, I'm feeling down, I'm feeling lost in life, I gotta get my heart going a little bit, get my blood pumping, you know? And that's what this nice little walk is for, is just to clear my head. And maybe this isn't making any sense to you. Maybe you've clicked off by now because you're like, this motherfucker don't know what the hell he talking about. Nah. Feel what I'm saying. Feel what I'm saying. We need moments to decompress. We need moments to hear our own thoughts, to feel our own heartbeat, to not worry about outside pressures of what other people are telling you to be and telling you to do. And wow. Mother Nature always wins in the end, huh? This is completely empty. Nobody is around today. This is how I like it. What does your heart tell you? Who do you want to be? Sometimes you don't even need to think about it. You just gotta feel it. You know, we think too much sometimes. We're always worried about how other people see us, how other people perceive us, how they feel about us. How do you feel about you? You hear the birds? Yeah. Hey, if walking trails in the woods ain't your thing, that's cool. You don't gotta do that. You know. Ooh, my hand's getting cold. I don't got no gloves on today. If this isn't your thing, that's okay. But you know what? Like I said, we grossly underestimate the power of nature. You know, I'm gonna be so fucking raw with you guys right now. I've been depressed, man. I've been depressed. I have been struggling with my emotions. You know, I'm still learning. I'm still trying to balance my masculine and my feminine. I'm still, you know, I'm still growing, you know? And, you know, I've been feeling that societal pressure, right? To do more, be more. You know, be more masculine, more macho. I feel that societal pressure too, right? You know, my wife and I, we're working on trying to have a family, and I've been under that weight of that societal pressure of, oh my God, you know, I gotta make a lot of money, and I gotta provide for my wife. I gotta provide for my hopefully non-existent child. But when my child does come and does, you know, exist in the womb, then, you know, then I'll worry about that, right? But, you know, worried about risk and reward and all of that, right? So I've been dealing with a lot. But you know what? You know, you take these moments. And so I'm taking this moment right now to just be with myself, be with you guys, right? My real fam. Let that pack, you know, our little wolf pack here, energize each other, right? That's why, yes, it's important to have a group of people a group of men that can help energize you and give to you, you know, emotionally and everything. Ooh, this is really icy. But you have to find ways to fill yourself, because at the end of the day, you know, when you're alone with yourself, that's when you find out who you are. That's when you find your true strength, that inner warrior. That's when you find the man that you are, right? That's when you find that shit. When you're alone. Wow. Create space, creating space, creating space. How do we create space? How do we create space to let our masculinity come to us, right? I look at this shit so deep, guys, so spiritual, so, I don't even know how to explain it. How do we create space? This is how we create space. We say fuck what everybody has to say, what everybody thinks, the societal pressures, what to be, who to be, what to do. We create space for ourselves to find it in ourselves. And this is how I do that sometimes, man. You just gotta walk or go for a drive. Be alone. Don't be afraid to be alone. Don't be afraid to challenge yourself, your ideas. Challenge the ideas of society. Challenge the ideas of the trans community. Fuck all the toxic bullshit, man. Be unapologetically you. Create space so that you can be you. That's how I create space. That's how I create. I don't even have to create space. The world is creating space for me. Look at this. Look at this. The world is creating space for you. And then in these moments when I'm here alone like this is where I can let myself just be, you know? When you let out that roar, you know? Ah! Y'all don't even know what y'all seeing right now. This is raw and emotion. Create space, guys, create space. Normally I would walk over the, I don't know if y'all can see it over there. That's actually pretty bad. Normally I'd walk over that bridge. It's a huge dam, but I ain't doing that today. It's way too icy, and last thing I need is a slip and a fall. So what is this video? I need y'all to see the that raw moment of creating space within myself, the way that you need to create space within yourself as a man to find that inner strength, the inner warrior. You know, when I talk about being a warrior, I'm not talking about beating my chest and killing and being violent. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the inner strength to keep going. I'm talking about the person who keeps pushing, that doesn't care about what anyone has to say. You know, the person that wants to be. So, how are you going to create space? How are you going to create space? I need you to embrace being alone. I need you to embrace exercise and getting yourself nice and get that blood pumping, right? Even if it's a little walk, you don't gotta go lift weights and go all crazy. Just go for a walk. Be alone. Let nature fill you. Let nature re-energize you. You know, go for a drive. You know, it's okay to be alone. It's okay to withdraw a little bit. Don't isolate yourself. Because in the next part, in the next part of this series, we're going to talk about a group. We're going to talk about finding as my good friend Meredith Siggett says, finding our circle of positivity, finding our pack, right? Because we do need a pack. As humans, we need each other. But shit, I need you to embrace being alone first. You know, a lot of guys tell me how they're afraid to be alone with their thoughts. You don't gotta follow every thought. You don't have to feed into every thought, but what are your thoughts telling you? What's your heart telling you? What's your heart telling you? Ooh, it's cold out here. This could be so, even if it's cold where you're at, it's okay, go for a walk. Be cold. Don't kill yourself, but be cold. Let that shit sober you up. All right. I love y'all.